Yes.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in on one of the hottest podcasting shows, Deleted or Repeated. And I got my host here, Sonika, and I got a special guest here, Mr. Smuve.
Yep.
Nice to have you today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, man. You know it's always a pleasure, you know what I'm talking about, to get a new face on Deleted or Repeated.
For real.
Especially a guy that's coming the way you coming with your style. I think, me personally, I think the rap game need your style, what you got, what you bringing right now.
Oh, really?
I think your style is pretty much like the flavor that hip hop and rap, you know what I'm saying, been mentioned right now. You real organic, you know what I'm talking about, with your music. And another thing you give me something like a
Young Thug vibe or something.
yeah, and like a Brooklyn. No, really, you give me like that Brooklyn flow to me. Who would you compare yourself to? Who would you compare your style to the most?
Thug.
Yeah, you know how you doing the singing and stuff.
Young Thug got too much going on, man.
Yeah, he really do right now. Young Thug, YSL, shout out to YSL.
I don't even like red like that, man. I end up playing.
So what's your color?
That's great. No, man, my favorite color blue, man.
Blue. Oh, he like blue. You're a blue head, huh? I ain't gonna lie to you, my favorite color blue too, as you can see in the background, you know.
Already.
Yeah, they say great mind, think alike.
Already.
Alright, so man, we gonna start by telling everybody where you from, man.
Man, I'm originally from here.
What?
Yeah, you know, born in, like everybody born in Oxford.
Man, I thought you was a ghost. You came out of nowhere.
No, so what it was is I was born here. My folks are from here, from Curtis.
Right.
And my mama got a job working at some place in Memphis. First Tennessee, it was a bank. And when I was 5, I moved up there with her. So I did like kindergarten down here at the elementary school. And then I left. I did like half of that kindergarten. And then in second half, you know, at the Christmas break, I started school in Memphis. Right. First, I was in a prep school up there. Mm-hmm. I was like 2 black kids in that shit. Mm-hmm. You know?
So, I mean, what would you say you like it the most in Memphis when you're down in Memphis, or would you say you like it better down here, Mississippi?
See, when I came back down here, it was like fucking culture shock to me, because up there you ain't used to coming to school seeing folks in overalls, you know what I mean, mud boots, talking about some, yeah man, I'm finna go fishing after this. Like,
right.
Nigga, this is school. You finna go hoop or something, like you finna go fishing,
yeah.
Bro. So it's a lot slower down here. Mm-hmm. And up there is fast paced. Like it's fast, and if you ain't thinking how you supposed to be thinking, you can end up in a news clip.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean?
Yeah, it's real fast down in
Yeah, that's why I love it down here, because it's slower. Like you can actually pull into somebody's yard, and well, I said depending on who yard you pull into, but you ain't gotta worry about locking your doors.
But yeah, I would say, like, you know what I'm talking about, it's good down here to a certain extent, would you think? Yeah. Because like with the music career part, like I think it would move faster in the city, like in Memphis or Atlanta, as it would in Alabama.
Yeah, and you know, I think about that a lot too, because it's like everybody's blowing up from Atlanta, and then you got people blowing up in Memphis, mm-hmm. and you don't really hear too much in Mississippi like that, other than like Crit and David Banner. You know what I mean? And hardly anybody from Mississippi really play them. Like, out of like 30 people, they'd rather play somebody from Atlanta. Right. Than, you know, somebody from their own state. Like, and we got a lot of talent out here too.
So why you think it's like that for us down here though?
Honestly, I don't know, because I really think social media played a part in depicting on what people listen to or choose to, you know, play. Because if they look on Instagram and see you got all these bands and all this dope and stuff like that, and you know, people actually like that. Like they want to see somebody with all that. I'd rather put somewhere else. Yeah. You know, I ain't got time for that. That gets me nowhere. So I don't know what it's gonna take for them to start, you know, for people to start playing different types of music versus just listening to the same thing over and over. I guess it just gotta be something that catch their attention and make them consider it, you know. So
something that's real, that really pop, or, you know, like you said.
Yeah, and then you know you have some people that tell you, well, man, you could just make a song like this, and then once you get on, you can do what you want to do. But now we just like, what kind of song is that? Because 1 minute you got pop blowing up, making all this money, and then you got the trap song that's right behind it. And then you got some Lil Nas X that just come out of nowhere and just out there.
Gotta do you out here.
Yeah, so why would you sell your soul, quote unquote, you know, to get in the game and then try to find your way, try to find yourself again? Like that ain't, no, it take too much time.
Right.
There's a chance of just being yourself out here.
You see what I'm saying? From the get go.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
And see, like with the vibe I'm getting from you right now,
yeah.
I think personally it fit like the name you have, Smuve. We're gonna talk about your name, Smuve, cause you give me like a smooth vibe, man.
Already.
Like you the one in the group where you sit back and you watch and you wait on your opportunity. You know what I'm talking about? Say like you giving that vibe where you the guy in the group. You in the group with a lot of people, right? And you the one that you really want to watch. Like that's the vibe you give me.
Already.
You know what I'm talking about? You the one that you really want to watch is because you that smooth guy. You got that smooth personality about yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You got your smooth glasses on. You know what I'm talking about? Like I noticed all that about you, man. So tell me a little bit about your name.
I hope Dez didn't tell you to ask me that.
Nah.
My first rap name was.
Shout out to Jethro.
Yeah, shout out to Jethro, man, cause he the one got me started doing this.
Right.
One day he was selling real quick. One day we was working at Piggly Wiggly. It's my first job. Dez was the quiet guy. Like you describing with me, that's how I was like, this motherfucker here too quiet. Like I need to. What's over, bro?
Right.
He ended up taking one of them EBT baskets out one day. You know, them jumps about a boatload. So we there sometime. You know, like, man, let me get $1, man. Like, give me no dollar. I just ain't get a $5 tip from old girl. Like,
Right.
Give me $1. I ended up giving him $1 and he gave me his mixtape.
Okay.
This back when it was on.
So he was smoother than you in that situation.
I feel old now. He handed me a CD. You know what I mean? And
Do you still have the CD?
Yeah, I still got the CD to this day.
Right. And what year would you say it was?
This was like, I was graduating, so this was like 2014, 2013, 2014, that time. And and that's what started. I go out there, hear some stuff he was playing, and then I heard somebody get on something, and it was just trash, bro. And I was just like, man, I can do better than that.
Right.
Wrote something out real quick. He was like, that was straight, bro. And ever since then, I've been playing with it. But my first rap name was Boot Prime. And he was like, nah, brother, that ain't gon'. He was like, that. No. Boot. So I was texting one day. I was texting, I forgot who I was talking to, but I was trying to say hoop time. I was finna go play ball. And then the autocorrect was like Boot Prime. And I was like, what the hell? It must be a reason I thought of it.
So you ran with it for a while.
Yeah, it lasts about 3 days.
Man, you can't be using the name that the phone give you, man.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
That's a new one.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to type in something, see what police can come up with. And I'm gonna call myself that. I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea, though. That's really a good idea. Fake decide everything.
But a lot of people get millions and billions off of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just going to the store and they see something and then it be an idea and it just blow up. You know what I mean? But I knew Boot Prime wasn't going nowhere, so I had to change that.
And you was gonna have to wear a lot of boots. A lot of videos, you had to wear a lot of boots to live up to your name.
But I mean, I wear boots anyway, so I'd be used to it.
Right.
You know what I mean, I'm in the military and stuff, so boots ain't nothing.
So how the military working for you?
It was actually working pretty good.
You get a chance to put out some of your music down there?
Oh, that never stopped. Like that never stopped. I was making music while I was deployed. That's actually how I learned to record myself and mix and master and make beats and stuff.
You got all that equipment over there to do that?
Yeah, so like when you first leaving, you can have like a personal computer and like pretty much everything I wanted to take with me, I would have had to carry. And you ain't trying to carry a whole lot of stuff when all your gear is like heavy and shit. So I tried to have as many small amount of bags as I had. So I probably had like 3 bags, 2 duffel bags, the green joints, and then I had a backpack. And I don't know why my mama bought me this big ass laptop, but it was like so big, I had to buy a big backpack for it to fit in. And so that laptop went everywhere with me, but as I got settled, I had it mailed to me.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, we actually had a studio overseas. You can go there. Yeah, it's not what a lot of people think. Like, you probably think people get deployed, they go on to war.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah, we not really at war like that. Now, see, if we do go to war, I would be one of the people that would be looking at it because I'm infantry, and those are the frontline people, so to speak. But even then, like, if you do your job, you will be fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's one thing I know people get a lot of misconstrued. Just because you go somewhere don't mean you're going to war. It's actually fun.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Before we give everybody the juice though, I want to let everybody know the full YouTube video will be on Deleted or Repeated. So make sure y'all catch the full video on Deleted or Repeated on Figure the End Live. What's your YouTube channel?
YouTube channel, Smuve Luciano, SMUVE Luciano, LUCIANO. 4th grade spelling runner up, you know what I mean?
Right.
Spelling bee runner up. They cheated me.
Alright. But yeah, and another thing I want to know about you, man.
Yeah.
You said from 2014, so I'm taking back from 2014 is when you started rapping or what?
Yeah, that's when I first hopped in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that, you know, when you, like, I try to tell everybody that's like asking me for advice, because I got guys, like, I'm to the point now, I got people asking me how to do stuff, and I'm just like, bro, I don't really know everything.
Right.
But I can help you out, and like, you gonna have that spell to where you just like put it down for a minute, because it get frustrating at times. If you really taking it serious, it's gonna get frustrating, and because you're not able to, especially with learning the software and getting it to do what you want to do.
Right.
Like that shit is like mind blowing. You know, if you don't just take the time and learn it, it'll make you put it down.
Right.
And I tell everybody that, but me, I don't know, I guess I wanted it. You know what I mean? I just felt like I can do it, and honestly, hell, I needed it. It's therapy for me, so.
That's a good way to pull your feelings out and emotions and stuff.
Yeah, them beats take it though. It's songs that make you cry.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I've been in that situation before where I was sitting in the car, and you know what I'm talking about, like, I was into the music and I had a moment where I dropped a tear.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna tell nobody else. But I
brought it out.
Y'all can thank Smuve for that. He's a smooth guy.
I brought it out of him.
Well, yeah, but you know, especially like it's been a situation where a movie's done that for me too though. Like I would say Lion King.
Yeah, for sure.
The Lion King have done it for me.
Movie.
Yeah, for real.
My favorite movie. The first one, when Mufasa fall up. You try to reach his name ground.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna catch him, boy, yo. Gotta man up, my guy.
Go with it.
Yeah, it's for real. Yeah, the movies will do it every time too.
Right.
But what's also in movies? Music.
Right.
Most definitely. Music is real powerful. It plays a big role in a lot of things, a lot of roles in people's lives. And,
For real.
And it like affect and it motivates certain people's lifestyles and stuff like that. So,
For real.
like you got like your music to me, you have the music where I can ride to, I can take like a 6-hour trip and listen to Smuve.
It's that ride music.
Yeah, like for real.
Cause it ride music.
And me personally, I think your style is, well, I think you give me like a Brooklyn type vibe.
Yeah.
But what would you say that you compare your vibe to the most?
Yeah, I say I'm more of a New York type rapper. I mean, I grew up on like Biggie and Pac and stuff like that. Like actually like rapping it. Like Yo Gotti come on the radio, cool, I know that. And then when Biggie come on right after that on like some throwback stuff they doing on the radio, I know that. And I'm rapping that like I'm actually them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Versus just saying the words. But yeah, I say I'm up with New York because I'm more lyrical.
Right.
And a lot of guys doing it now ain't lyrical. They just
rapping. They pretty much Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
They, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like war rap or something like that, just ABC. But I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of good rappers. Like I actually like their style and their choice of rap. Like I do though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Which is kind of hard not to do because let's not forget, I spent like a whole lot of time in Memphis, like years, from kindergarten to 9th grade. And so you know your adolescence, when you turning 13, your environment at that point in time gonna start to fold the rest of the rest of your life. So it's hard not to rap like Memphis when you come from Memphis. You know what I mean? And it's hard trying to, like we was talking about, like basically commit to being who you are. Like that's one of the hardest things.
Right.
But yeah, I love Memphis rap though. I do.
So, I mean, who would you say, like, if you had a chance to work with any rapper from around here?
Yeah, from around here to like Mississippi?
In the Mississippi, Tennessee, you know what I'm talking about, like that?
Locally.
Just locally.
Locally. I'm gonna just start in the Ville because in Batesville, I call Batesville the Ville. I know a lot of people probably do, but I would love to get a verse from Tay Ford again.
But yeah, he's a good rapper. But he don't rap. He don't rap. You know, like I think he should.
Yeah.
Because he's very lyrical.
Yeah, I be messing with him about that too. I be like, bro, like, you know, we did one song when I was first starting out, and you know, my verse was decent. But when he started talking, I was just like, I should have took a little more time with that.
Some people actually have that flow where they can get on the song and actually give it exactly what it needed. You know what I'm talking about?
Real talk. And he drove me a lot. You know, I know you don't know that, but he drove me a lot to get my pen where it needed to be.
Right.
And now I feel like, you know what I mean, the pen leak. I need my verse, man, and you know, he really just ain't on the rapping tip right now. Right. So,
I think I heard the names enough. I heard Tay Ford and Don Loke named enough to say that they're pretty much the GOAT.
I would love to work with Don Loke too. I ain't work with Don Loke. I want to drop with you too.
Right. Yeah. Most definitely. Dior Studios, man.
Already.
What you say? Like you work better with people? Do you like to do features, or you more like a standalone guy?
I say I'm more of a standalone guy because of my patience. Like that's one of the reasons I learned how to record myself, because I got tired of going to the studio and it's like 5-6 niggas in here and we just smoking and not being productive.
Yeah.
Like when you young, like okay, but I don't do that now.
Right.
Like if I'm going to the studio, I'm coming with a plan. Okay, I know you rap like this. I know you can make beats like this. Let's get productive. Because every time you make something in the moment, it be magical. Like that song Damage, that was just some Trouble was cooking it up in the studio one night, and hey, let me get that. Hey, you done with that? Hey, go and mix that down. I'm already writing, and I write fast.
Right.
Cause I'm putting that work in, so I expect if I'm going there, I want somebody to match my energy. Or I can't work with you, cause then you're gonna start to bring my content down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's important.
Yeah, it's very important. And then I'm gonna be worrying why my streams is going down, and then y'all niggas is still in the same spot.
Right.
No.
It makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes
everybody
really
on one
difference.
page, make you happy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best to separate yourself from certain type of people when you involved in business. When you're trying to reach certain heights, when you're trying to reach certain levels and stuff like that. Yeah. It's cool to kick with them type of people, but you got to know when and to a certain extent.
Yeah. And you know that just come with maturity though. You be stuck like, oh, these my friends and my brothers and all that type of shit, but if that's really real, like everybody said is, we gonna all win together then.
Right.
And some might not understand on the way to the top.
Yeah, for real. And so you just gotta have, you know what I mean, a cold heart a lot of times. It ain't nothing about being mean. It's just like shit. It's straight business.
Oh, definitely.
And so, yeah, I'm real picky about who I work with, because I tell people all the time, like, nah, bro, I got shit to do.
Right.
And I probably ain't got nothing to do that at that point in time, but the way my life is, I'll find something to do.
Right.
And I'll be happy I found it too. So, you know what I mean? I work alone, but I work with a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I'm just picky. You know what I mean?
It's good. You just take your stuff serious. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Right.
You look forward to going anywhere with your music?
As far as I can take it.
Okay, that's good.
As far as I can take it.
So you ain't the type to make music and go ride in the car and tell you, but hey man, listen to this song I just dropped. You ain't one of them type.
I do that too, but I also give like my circle is small. Like ever since I came down here, I've pretty much been to myself.
Right.
Like it was on the same people I messed with in high school, the same people I mess with now. If they was my brothers then, they my brothers now. Yeah, brothers fall out for, you know, whatever reasons, but they know what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not out there like that, but I would love for my music to be like, you know, as big as it Grammys. You know what I mean?
I actually can see it though. Yeah, I can see it though.
Yeah, appreciate it.
As long as you keep going, stay motivated, and keep them certain ones out the way when you're working, when you're trying to get somewhere.
Oh, really?
I'm not saying cut them off, but keep them out your way.
Yeah, for real.
Don't mix business with friendship.
Yeah.
Or business with pleasure.
That's true.
Cause both of them deadly.
Right.
You know, so.
Something like what's the name of that when you mixing that business with pleasure? What's that woman name? I can't think of her name right. It'll come to
movie.
Yeah, they moving.
You ain't talking about the jump with Eddie Murphy and it. Talking about Boomerang.
That with Martin Lawrence and
you talking about Thin Line Between Love and Hate? No.
You can't be, you know. No. I know you're gonna bump into a lot of female singers and stuff like that because like the vibe you got, you gonna bump into them type of singers. You know what I'm talking about? I know like being with them in the studio and stuff like that, you could get crazy.
I turn,
you know, you smooth. You know what I'm talking about?
I turn them away. With that.
Right.
I know a lot of you wouldn't do that. I know.
Not in a lifetime. Not in this lifetime.
Like for real, but no, my discipline level is exactly where it need to be. Like and I want to work with female artists. Like cause I can write. Like you ain't gotta do nothing. Just saying it like it need to be, and we gonna work our way to get to that point. You know.
They gonna love to have you.
Yeah, but no, I'm not with all that. I'm not feeling on you, touching on you, and none of that. You want to do this, and you want to do it with me, fine. But don't come over here talking about, you know what I mean? Like don't do that, cause anything can happen. You could leave there and feel some type of way, and then you be trying to have me arrested. No,
no. And that happens a lot to a lot of young black brothers.
Yeah, I try to think ahead. Like it ain't no.
That's why sometimes it's best to use the bunny rabbit method. Short, quick, and get out of there. For real. Short, quick, and get out of there.
The bunny rabbit method?
Yeah, the bunny rabbit method.
You should talk me something.
You gotta stop using the horse method.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with a lot of these brothers. Been watching too many goddamn horses on the farm. And that's what it is. I'm just gonna be honest with you now. You know? But yeah, man, after this interview right here, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I can see you grinding, trying to recruit you, you know what I'm talking about? Cause you're a smooth fella, and I know they need some help down here. So is there anything or anybody that you would like to give a shout out to before we come to the end of this interview?
Yeah, let me get first off to the Lord, man. Church baby. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, shout out to God, man, and my family, of course. My circle. And for y'all.
Appreciate it.
That's why I brought y'all these gifts.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He brought us something.
The first one with a gift. Man.
Right, the first one I appreciate it,
you know
man.
What I mean?
Real thoughtful, real. I told you he was smooth. I told you he was a smooth guy. I can see it all in him.
It's a maker's mark. They drenched it in that liquor.
Right, so I can write with it.
Nah, you ain't gonna write with it.
You so crazy.
You ain't gonna write with it.
Oh, this is a cigar. Okay.
Yeah, it's a cigar.
Oh, okay.
Off for it. And yeah, bro, you can have those some bro for the cameraman. You can have those. I'll set that one up for you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. But no, I really appreciate it.
Look at him, he green. He ain't never got the camera guy. I'm just here recording.
Oh man. Also,
see, hard work pays off. You got you a cigar now.
Also, I had a single drop today too, called "Play No Games."
Right.
Messing with Josh made me want to do some R&B. You know what I mean? So it's specific. It's for the women. You know what I mean? But you know, somebody got to play it for them.
Right.
You know? But yeah, play no games, man.
Where can we find your music at?
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Wherever you play your music at, it should be there. Yeah, just type in Smuve, SMUVE. Yeah.
And be prepared to ride and buy. Trust me.
Good sound music.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, but man, we enjoyed having you on the show with us today, man. Delete it or repeat it.
Thank you.
And I enjoyed you, Miss Pretty Lady, my co-host, so above average.
Always.
So make sure y'all go get y'all some clothes. Check out some of the clothing line. The website of So Above Average will be open soon, so y'all stay on the lookout for that, please.
Look out. You're gonna stay hot this summer, okay?
Yeah, hot girl summer. A lot of y'all gonna get beat up and smacked around, but it's okay.
I'll get us some helmets, y'all.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man, we finna get ready and close out this interview. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, man, I'm good, man. Everybody be safe, man. Tune in, delete it, repeat it, though, because I'll be back.
And before we end this, man, what? Okay, I know you said you've been watching, you know, the interview with the leader repeater. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the subscription and everything.
Yeah.
But another thing is, man, which one would you say is the best show that you watch of the leader repeated and why? And I'm pretty sure I know which one it might be, but I don't know yet.
You talking about Too Hot?
Nah.
I know you ain't talking about teasing.
Yeah, with teaser. I think me personally, I think that was the most crazy controversial one ever. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, real quick, I seen it's funny you say Young Thug because I've been looking into that case. I read a lot, right? Like motherfuckers be snitching on themselves.
Right, that'd be the biggest
We
thing.
just discussed
You
this.
snitch on yourself.
You telling everything in your song.
That just happened with Lil Durk with O-Block now. They took each other out by telling.
They just got raided. Actually, it was a spot in O-Block that got raided. I think today or yesterday.
Do you think Durk behind a lot of this?
Man,
the way it's going, man, I wouldn't question it, honestly.
I mean, but look at who they targeting. They targeting rappers, like
I noticed
rappers.
that.
And if you just you know what I mean, like just look at it. Like you got Pooh Shiesty, ain't been signed how long? 1-2 years. He probably had a good like a year and a half of running and actually getting that bread.
Finesse 2 times.
And then Finesse. Like
Lucci,
bruh, and I like YF and Lucci.
Gunna just got in the game, literally.
Gunna fresh in there too, and then they talking about little baby and them around there, and I'm just like, bro.
It started with Bill Cosby and goddamn R. Kelly.
Yeah,
y'all started this shit, man.
Hey man,
Leave them folks alone.
they got the spotlight back on us now. We was good for a couple years. Like,
They didn't.